here we go again. Down to the 2-minute warning. And the fuss is over the guy in silver. That's a Thomas Toys space figure. Nice Lido figure there too. And that bid right there is reflective of my estimation of the market value of the two. I have plenty. I already have a couple of the Lido guy, but not in that color. And I'm pretty sure that's an Archer original. The top of his gun is missing, but it's something that can end up in a collage. And we're just going to ride it out here for the final few minutes. Not purchased from this vendor before. I'm keeping his name hidden, or their name hidden, out of discretion. But yeah, Thomas Toys space figure is 15 to 30. Some of the forms are more rare than others. I've seen this one. I've been clocked on this one before. Oh, I just got a text message, and I'm not going to let it interrupt this, because we're down to 40 seconds. It's a shame nobody else has bid, but it's probably not a dedicated toy vendor. They may not have known exactly what they have, because they do not mention any brand names, and those are definitely all brand name 1950s figures. Pretty sure. Well, Thomas 1960, something like that. Here we go. Watch it sprint up to 30 bucks. Nope. There, you see? Correct use of priority mail packaging. These boxes are only to be used for priority mail service. You don't get a bunch of them and take them home and use them for your own needs and then disguise it by wrapping it up in paper. All that does is screws everybody else. And sorry about my French. Always got to do things the right way. You always do. You're the one who's going to know that you didn't. You and the person on the other end. So this person did it right, and they deserve to be celebrated. And what we have here are 3 gorgeous
Ash, can you see this?
hard plastic Spaceman figures. The one that caught my eye, I misspoke there because I'm startled by something, and I don't have my other hard plastics with me, so you got to bear with me here. That's Thomas Toys with the bat. He's intact. He was worth the price for all 3 of them, or at least that's how I felt at first. There's a Lido Toys Captain Video figure, 50mm. He's missing his helmet, and I don't care. I didn't have one in this green color. I've got a couple other examples of the pose, including in a reduced size serial premium version. He's gorgeous. He's perfect. What the heck is this? It's in the pose of an Archer. Sorry. Oh, I do have something relevant from the British box, which is one of my 2-door rows, reduced sized copies of an Archer. And this guy too. That's like, he's not half the size. He's about the third the size of an Archer figure. And I've never... Who was doing these? Hard plastic.
Ash, can you see this?
We have an answer. It's Tudor. Does that really say Tudor Rose? So I got another Tudor Rose? Made in England? And I'm gonna put the phone down. He's of a totally different size than this guy. I hadn't realized this, and also the vendor sent me no tracking on the shipment, so I didn't know to expect it, and I didn't know to bring my hard plastic figures. But that's way smaller than your standard Archer pose, both by Tudor Rose and a reduced size. And I thought that Tudors only came in that smaller configuration, and now I know that not be the case. All right, I'll just leave this here. There on the left in brown is what I thought was coming out of the package. I was such a herb, it never dawned on me that it was a smaller size than your standard Archer Spaceman. That the one in brown is a recast by Glencoe, but it represents what I thought I was getting. What came out of the package is the green one in there in the middle. I want to say that's about 70 millimeter. And then next to him, sort of in red, is what I thought was the extent of the figure range size for Tudor Rose. All based on the same Archer Spaceman pose, which had been around since late 1940s, very early 1950s. And a British company named Tudor Rose appropriated it for their own space figures. Here are the other three from the set that I was able to land, which is the entire range of, or at least what I thought was the entire range of poses from the Tudor Rose figure line. So did they do a second run of all four figures in 70 millimeter as well? Unfortunately, the space figure database index that I'm used to referring to for such things has been offline, and so I'm very confused right now. I'm very pleased, by the way, too. This vendor took care of me, and I'm a happy boy with something that I had not expected. Wow. Dude. Yeah, I didn't know that was Tudor Rose. And if so, the Thomas piece is sweet. That's incredible. That's gorgeous. What a bargain. Glad I picked it. Got it right out to me. Shame nobody else bid. But that's showbiz. And again, thank you for correct use of the priority mail packaging. Everybody else, stop fiddling with your nuts.